Alright guys, I'm going to try today doing a little crappie fishing under the bridge. It's real hot out there, out from underneath it. We've had a lot of rain here lately, and man, it is humid out there away from the bridge. So instead of sitting out there and roasting in the sunshine and going to tree or getting out on those open water brush piles and stuff, I'm going to sit underneath this bridge and see if I can't catch a few in the shade. It looks like I found a couple right up here around this pillar here. So we're going to adjust my screen here where it's only about 30 feet away. Oh yeah, looky here, you can see some fish right here suspended out away from those pillars. And now those are just right underneath the boat. It looks like there's some crappie over there around the pillar itself too. I'm going to cast over there and let this thing go down and let's see what happens. I see it looks like a largemouth over there. A lot of bait fish in here. We've got a bad current going that way. That tells me they're really pulling water. There's the wind's blowing from this direction, and my bait's going that direction. So they really got the gates open and they're pulling a lot of water. So we'll see if we can catch anything. It could make it kind of tough. Oh, there's one right there. Look at there. First cast out there. What do we got? There we go. We got us a little one anyway. I guess we ain't gonna get skunked. Let's see here. He ate it pretty good. There we go. He's not a keeper, but heck, I didn't know what to expect with a lake as high as it is, and especially with those gates open. Sometimes that can really affect the fishing. I don't know if my casting skills are good enough to get up much under there or not. There's some up high, there's some down low. We'll just have to see. Maybe a largemouth or two under there too. I got a swim bait. I'll chunk that at them if I see some good ones. I also see some fish on the other side of this thing up on the bottom over there. There's one right there. Golly. That one hit it pretty good, man. That's a good keeper there. Good black crappie. Boy, they are hitting it pretty good. I'm telling you. That is worth coming out for. You know, you never know when it rains a lot. You just never know how it's going to affect the fishing. You know, sometimes it can make things tough. Sometimes it can turn them on. It's really hard to say. You really don't know until you get out and try it. Well, one bumped it and I didn't yank. I got that one, though. I got that one. Oh, where's he going? Oh, shoot. That sun gun throwed water all in my face. Hey, quit all that and we'll let you go. They're getting it so good, I got to get these forceps out every time to get them off. There he goes. There's a bunch of them sitting up down there. You can see them on this thing. They are hanging around that pillar pretty good. Now, like I say, there's some others on the bottom. I'm going to try to reach up to them. They're hanging over there on the bottom underneath this thing. There we go. Chunk it way over there and let it go down to the bottom and work it back. If it don't take off outside the bridge over there. We'll see what they are. It could be yellow bass or something, you never know. There sure is a lot of current. There's one right there. Throw it up there over on the other side on the bottom over there. Feels like a decent one. Nah, about the same size as them others. You know, even on my guide trips here lately, We're really catching a lot of fish, and there are a lot of black crappie. We must have really had a good spawn here in the last couple years, because there's a bunch of crappie that size, and you have to weed through those to catch the good ones. Down on the south end anyway. I'm not on the south end today, but so far I've had one every cast. I don't know how many casts that is. 3 or 4 or something. There's another one. Every time you get it down there, you catch one. There's a little better. He's fun anyway. They're hitting it a whole lot more aggressive than I thought they would. We've got more storms coming tonight and tomorrow, and then maybe we'll be through with them for a while, and then summer's going to be here for sure. I'm just now I've got it to where I'm throwing it on the other side over there and letting it go down to the bottom. And if one don't hit it before it goes to the bottom, then I'm just hopping it up off the bottom and letting it swing back down. And they're knocking the fire out of it when they gets in them, man. Golly, here's another one. He's a baby one. But that's another consecutive cast, however many it's been. 5 or 6 or something. It looks like there's some good ones on that pillar. Let's make another cast over there on the bottom. One got it before it hit the bottom. Dadgummit, I missed him. There's a golly bum, I missed him, and the good one came and hit it too. I got him. I think that's a better one there. Yeah, that's a nice one there. Look at here. He's pulling a little drag. Pulling a little drag. Yeah. Yeah, nice black crappie. Let's get her in here. There we go. Yeah, look at that one. That's a good one there, man. Hey, oh, sorry, rascal. Yeah, no, that's a good one there. Heck yeah. We'll take them that size all day long, buddy, and be happy. Woo, them stink the skillet up right there, that size. And these black crappie are thick. They're thick. Look how thick they are across the back. They got a lot of meat on them. Thank you, buddy. There he goes back. I knew there'd be a couple good ones in there. There's another one. Golly, boy, that knocked the fire out of it. That's another good one too. Come here, you. Come here. Hey, another good one. Look at that one. Another good keeper. Them black crappies are aggressive rascals, boy. Look at that, they pulling my jig all to pieces. Old George gave me these jigs because he told me mine looked ugly. Well, I tell you what, George, after you catch a few hundred fish on them, you'll start looking pretty ugly too, buddy. There we go. And they still catch fish no matter what they look like. And it's, how many fish have I caught in a row? I mean, it's every cast. I don't understand. There's still a bunch of them down there. They are aggressive too. You know, if any of you guys don't have a Livescope and you know, want to get out and catch some, right now is a good time to be doing it. Oh golly, I missed him. Shoot! Caught me counting my change. Right now is a great time. I mean, you can get under these bridges. Oh shoot. These fish will get under these bridges here in May like this, first part of June, and you can really catch a mess of them in a hurry. There's another one. Golly, I mean, every cast I throw it out there, one's got it. There you go. That's another good one too, man. A good keeper. Any of the keepers are good ones to me. Hey, Not bad. Like what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you can come out this time of year and tie up to these pillars and move from pillar to pillar, and you can catch a mess. You don't have to have Livescope to do this. Obviously it makes it a little easier because you can see if there's fish down there, you know, but before there was any such thing as Livescope, this is how we did it. I mean, we came up, we cast it at them, we counted it down, you know, to see how far they were, or how far they were in the water column, and you know, just worked it back. And we caught limits of crappie then too. You know, it obviously the Livescopes made it easier, but you can still do it without it. Golly. And it is fast and furious. Now this may be the shortest video I ever have. Catch all I need in 10-15 minutes. There you go. Thank you, little buddy. Golly, I should have brought me some glue with me to tie that back together. There is a pile of them down there, and they're hungry. Golly, before it even got to the bottom, he had it. Dadgummit, I was trying to let some line out, and the rascal's already got it going with it. Look at that, another good one. Come here, you. There we go. I wish I'd have been counting, because I don't know how many casts I've thrown and how many fish I've caught. Dadgummit, I should have been keeping up with it. However many casts I've made, that's how many fish I've caught too. I mean, they're aggressive in there. Look at there, another one. Before it even gets to the bottom, man, they got it. And they're strong too. There's a little guy. Hey, that's the first white crappie out of the group. And he's the babiest. That sucker still got the eggshell on him, don't he? Yeah. I've got my Livescope on. Basically, I'm just using it just to know if there's still fish down there. And just see if they're on the bottom, or if they're, you know, if they're setting up high. Some are setting up high, some are setting up on the bottom. The ones I've caught here recently are out there on the bottom, and they're hitting it before it even gets to the bottom. Now I made it to the bottom that time, but the rest of them were hitting it before it even got to the bottom. Oh, missed one there. Shoot. I may have got them plucked out of there then. I missed that one and scared them. Well, I finally made a cast that didn't catch one. Make up for it on this one, maybe. Every time, oh, he got loose. That was before it even hit to the bottom. Fish had it. There he goes. One hit it again before it got to the bottom. Yeah, I see a bass over here. Look at there. That's another good one too. Another nice keeper. We take him. I love it when they hit it before it gets to the bottom. That's fun. They're really thick and aggressive. Well, made it to the bottom that time. There's one. Just hopped it up a little bit after it got off the bottom there. There he grabbed it. Another small one. Man, I just love these things. Man, they're handy. There's another one. It's every pitch in there now. I'm telling you. You guys are here, you know exactly how many's in there, and it's every time you throw it. Now I've got 6-pound line on here, and this is just only a little bitty old 5-foot medium rod. Seems to do well when I'm fishing around under bridges, or if I go to around any docks or something. Casting on brush piles. Oh, I see a big old bunch of white bass in there. Oh, golly, there's another one. Dadgum. I was looking at those white bass and crappie hit me. Nothing special far as line. I just use whatever's cheapest. There's another one. Every time you throw it out there, one has got it, man. I tell you what, you just can't beat this time of year. I mean, it is unbelievably fun. The weather's beautiful as long as we ain't getting storms, and the fishing is awesome. Uh-oh. And they're getting it so good. Another decent one. Let's see if we can get another one before it hits the bottom over there. One hit it. He got it. He's not very big, but we got him. We're not selective. Golly, you think that little sucker wasn't hungry? Look how far he got it in his mouth. It's just a little 1/8 ounce jig. That may be a 16th. I may be wrong. And I don't think color makes any difference. I have blue and chartreuse on because that's the one I dug out of there the other day, and it's been working ever since. But I've had customers using shad color, and I've had them using purple, and they catch them just as good. There he goes. He got it down there right off the bottom. Oh goodness. Another white crappie. He's a little better than that other one. Mixed up with each other down there. There he goes. This is not even a big school of fish, and I'm catching them. I mean, it's every cast, and it's not a very big school of fish. There are some that are a whole lot more fish in them than that. There's another one. Oh shoot, he's not very big, but he's fun. I'll tell you what, I'm going to troll down here and see if we can't find some more on some other pillars. It's nice under this bridge, man. It was hot out there in that sunshine. There, he hit it, whatever it is. I got him. They're just sitting out here away from the pillars. The white crappie out there suspended. He's just suspended out there in the middle. There's a good fish right there, suspended. Here he comes. Whatever it was, he started looking at my bait, but he didn't. Here he comes. He got it. He got it, buddy. I got him. I got him. He wasn't coming, and I got him. I got him. He's a bigger something. I can't tell what he is. Maybe a largemouth, maybe a drum, yellow bass. Maybe it's a drum. It looks like a drum, I think. Yeah, it's a big old drum. Yep. That sucker just I'm at the end of him if he gets in this net. Because he's fixing to be catfish bait. Yep. Catfish bait right there, buddy. Yep, you got a little greedy there, didn't you, buddy? Yep. He got greedy. Uh-oh. He's trying to get back in the lake, too. Yeah, he's going to be catfish bait. Oh, that was fun. That sucker was strong. He's tearing my thing all up here. There's a good school of fish right over there. There's one. He come up and hit it. He hit it. Another black crappie. There's just piles of them underneath these bridges right now. And you can see them on the screen here. Look at there. They're just piled up. These are both schools of crappie. They're just piled up. They're not even relating to the pilings. They're just up and down through the middle of the bridge here. Well, hey guys, as you can see, the bridges are loaded with fish right now. You don't have to have a live scope to catch them. I'd encourage you to try your bridges in your area, on your lake, because usually in May, first part of June is when they really get on them good, and then they'll move off and get onto some brush piles and things like that, at least here on this lake. I appreciate you guys joining me. See you on the next one.